Hello everybody and welcome to another Mycosa's Adventures. We're going to start the ball off today with just a wee bit of mining. I'm going to be recording in a little small group today. Pardon that background sound, that was just my phone going off. Like I said, we're going to be doing a wee bit of mining today, hoping to find some diamonds. We're recording, as I've mentioned before, I tend to record in groups. So this first bit is probably just going to be a bit of me mining. Gravel. Okay. A bit of me mining, just want to do a couple shafts down here. I'm hoping, really hoping that we can find ourselves some diamonds here. It's not a huge deal, except for, well, the fact that obsidian can only be mined using diamond pickaxes. I hadn't meant to use up the last of my diamond pickaxe the way I had. I'd hit the wrong item. Result? I accidentally expended it without meaning to. Result? Mycosa feel dumb. There's my little fishing lake. Dunk, gadonk, gadonk, donk, donk. Now, I've got plenty of gravel, and I am fast enough to plant gravel really fast if I need to, so... yeah, dang it. So, you know, I'm not terribly worried. But, I've got areas which are... sorry about that. Coughing. Still fighting that cough. Ugh. I dislike getting sick. I dislike allergies. Yeah. There, and right there, grab that, and there. So, yeah, hoping this is fruitful, hoping this results in some diamonds. I'm figuring 2 shafts. I have actually set a timer, like I always said. So, I know this episode's not going to run overly long. I'm not going to bore you guys too much. Hoping I can insert some background music. Find a few funny things. After this, where our main goal after that, well, planning a trio of episodes here, maybe a quartet, a bit of mining, a bit more hollowing, and finally working on the Wizard's Tower. Let's grab these now. There we go. At the very least, want to get the base of it down. And I've been checking out some pictures of what other people have done, getting some inspiration. I think I know what I want to do. Which should be pretty interesting. It's going to be one of those tower types where it kind of is a... decreases in size a bit as it goes up at first, as then it gets to the main chambers, increases. I'm figuring on making the rooms for at each floor of it maybe 12 blocks high. I want each room to be I want each floor of it to be a good size, you know? And I'm not afraid to set up ladders and whatnot inside the room, like the storage area. I'm probably going to make it taller than I can conventionally reach by hand, but I'll have ladders, you know? Set a bit of organization to it. I've got some ideas, but for now at least, we're just going to get started on it. I've been talking about it, and I'd just like to start getting it underway. I want to build. I mean... this is Minecraft. We've seen me mine. Now let's craft. Let's build. Nita, let's eat an apple. Let's dig a hole. Let's make a mine. Let's jump in lava. Let's not do that last one. Alright. nothing else, I just want to try and find some diamonds, though. I'll find it so funny if, as we hollow more, we end up finding those diamonds I was talking about. I mean, it's a pretty large area. I think my circle takes a full chunk in size. For those who don't know, the game loads itself in what are called chunks. That's an expanse of terrain and blocks just overall. In I want to say a 16 by 16 by top to bottom grid. I think that's it. Don't quote me on that. It might be 32. But I know at the very least my area is a full chunk. Now, I don't think I've managed to zero it on specifically a chunk. I'd need some editing programs or stuff like that to have sorted that out. Some mods or something. And this is supposed to be, with the exception of maybe a texture pack, vanilla Minecraft. Now that actually reminds me, I've been checking my inbox, seeing some comments, things like that, and, well, I seem to have gotten an invite again. Which is interesting. This one to what seems to be a vanilla Minecraft server. If it is, so much the better. I've been wanting to play with some other people on just plain old vanilla. I'm trying to figure out how to juggle things. You guys may have noticed I haven't posted anything on that Feed the Beast server I mentioned I got an invite to. I haven't been on it in a little bit. Though I think I'm still whitelisted and all. Whitelisting is to give permission, whereas blacklisting is to deny permission. It's a networking term as well, so I'm familiar with the term. But I haven't been on it, not because of a lack of interest, just a lack of time. I'm still sorting out what to do, how to handle this. Need to make sure I've got permission from Archangel Gaming and their friends to record. That's important in its own way, too. I've got to make sure I've got permission. I don't play just to record, though I've been recording what I play lately. There we are. But that's more a convenience thing, not an I refuse to play if I can't record it thing. Oh boy. I can't dig that block without a diamond pickaxe. Beg your pardon a moment. There we go. Again, coughing my head off. Oh, well, that's a relief. I've reached the end of it. There. There. Grab that back, and that's that shaft. Let's harvest. I need to make sure I get permission from any people affected to record. That's the thing. I'm not worried about my HKW people. They know me. They know I will treat them with respect. They know I will remove anything they ask to be removed, or let them have editing rights if they wish to edit something. I'm not afraid to change something if they want something changed after it's been posted. I remember one friend of mine goes by the online moniker Luzbel. He and I did a joint story writing once, and as before I mentioned, I gave him full editing rights. He liked everything I'd written, with the exception of a couple small details that weren't in direct keeping with how his character that he had made had normally been portrayed. Just a couple of mild details. I had his personality fine. There's some other things. Well, that's ominous. Not terribly worried, though. Giant spiders cannot fit in here. Even if I open up at the top, I can be concerned about Endermen, I can be concerned about zombies, creepers. Spiders? Regular spiders? Nope. Yeah, I gotta get myself a, enchanting table soon. Yeah, maybe I can lure him into some lava. No diamonds down this mine shaft. Ah, well. Still plenty of other things I find useful. Iron, always good. Iron, for the later game, can actually be harder to get than, iron and gold can be harder to get in quantity than than diamonds or coal can be. There's a reason for that. There is a... I'm getting a little ahead of myself. There is an item in the game called the enchanting table. It's a crafted thing you place on the ground. And what it does is it lets you put enchantments on things. That's what these experience points are for. I mean, when you see these experience points here, those are levels I can use to enchant things. You can either do the items directly and you get a random set of stuff, or you can make books, or... I think this... I don't know if this is in yet, or if it will be in. I don't think it's in yet. But don't quote me on that. But the idea... Excuse me a moment. I'm back. Huh. Sorry about that cough, guys. But enchant it. You can enchant books and get a random enchantment that you can then put on an item. Or you can enchant the item directly and get a random enchantment. One of the enchantments you can get for shovels, pickaxes, and axes, unless I'm mistaken, is the fortune enchantment. And it's an interesting one. It gives you a chance to get multiples of the item you've just harvested. That is a very useful enchantment, to say the least. Suddenly, that one diamond you found can become, oh, say, 3 or 4. I'm told 3 is the more common, although, you know, it can vary. But, like I said, it's a very useful enchantment. There we go. And when used in conjunction with your regular mining stuff to get rarer stuff, rare equipment, rare items like lapis or redstone, coal, you can get much larger amounts of it. I mean, imagine if that amount just got tripled. That's what we're talking with that enchantment. Same thing with coal. I mean, that's valuable. That's useful. But you can't do that with iron or gold because you have to smelt them. And yes, there are creatures that drop iron and gold, but it's an extremely rare thing, and I don't think any mob farm will drop it. You actually have to deliver the killing blow. Now, admittedly, there are mob farms available which, by their design, weaken them to the point where you make the killing blow. But still, they're even then rare. You're more likely to get iron equipment rather than the iron itself. Not very useful if you're trying to, say, get iron to build iron gates, or heck, anything related to that. There we are. It's an important utility to have, iron. Gold especially, and while admittedly they're not impossible to get. Back again. Ugh. Darn this cough. While they're not impossible to get, and gold nuggets are a semi-common drop from zombie pigmen in the Nether, a mob you can find, a monster that's pretty common there, it still makes iron and gold rather difficult to come by. Whereas other things like diamond and coal can be multiplied with that fortune pickaxe. I don't have any of those things right now, though, so... well... Another thing that can make that easier is you can use what's called a Silk Touch item, especially a Silk Touch pickaxe. And what it'll do is it'll actually have it drop exactly as it is. So instead of dropping coal the way these do, Coal bricks mined with a silk touch one would actually drop coal ore, redstone ore, diamond ore. Those can then be collected and then brought up to where you have a fortune pickaxe and then lined up and broken open for better results. It's a common practice. I've seen it done many times. Keeping track of my time here. I got a couple minutes left for this episode anyway, and I don't mind going over a little. It looks like I can do about 2 shafts in 18 minutes. Well, more like 20 minutes, including the harvesting. So I'm going to go with that. If I don't find any diamonds here, I'll probably do a couple of shafts of this off-camera. Yeah, I'm sure you guys would like to see me do stuff other than just dig holes and talk. Or maybe not. I don't know. Perhaps that's what you guys like. Ah well, who knows. Not much in... Ah, darn it. Well, gonna go make some pickaxes. I guess I'll call it a episode for this one here. Or will after I get upstairs and whatnot. And to the left. No, this way. There we go. Again, we've started making a bit more headway here, as you can see. Thinned it out for, or expanded it out for the 3, and here we've got the 2. You can guys know there'll be 2 more there. I'm hoping in this expanse there are some diamonds somewhere. That's my hope. Being pursued. Let's do a little harvesting too, why not? Yeah. As you can see, the tree farm is working beautifully. How about that, huh? And there we've got our... that spider's still around. It's now been 18 minutes since I started here. That's at least by the clock here. That's okay either way. But yeah, how about this, huh? Where am I hearing that spider still following us? Oh well, must be through one of the walls. I just harvested there. I should go in a circle. Now, I'm just hoping this gives me enough saplings, though. I know these guys don't give as many saplings. There are advantages to all the tree farm types. Pine tends to grow the fastest. Get over here. Jungle trees tend to yield the most wood if you do the super large ones. But the oak ones, the spruce ones here also do a good job for that. But it seems that the spruce and the jungle tend to yield the lowest number of saplings for their size. Which is a little worrisome, I admit. Just hoping I can get enough to keep this sustained. As long as I get 24 saplings each go, I'm okay. That's what each floor is going to have, 24. And since I will definitely get at least 4 high for each one, that means every harvesting for a full harvest, of which I admit, as you can see, this is not a full harvest. Come down here. But every full harvest would yield, at bare minimum, 4 times 24, or 92 wood. There we go. There. That's a good amount of wood, to say the least. 92 of each one? No, wait, I'm doing my math wrong. 96 of each one. Oh, hey. How about that? I mean, that's About a stack. That's about a stack and a half each time. On the average. That is a good average. Punch the twee, punch the twee, punch the twee. And we got slimes. Dang, I need to make some more tools. That's for sure. Well, I'm not gonna make you guys watch me punch down trees all this time here. So, I guess with that, I'll call this particular episode a wrap. Thank you very much for watching, and have a great day. Bye-bye.